கொஞ்சம் தள்ளிங்க. இல்லை அம்மா கீழே. Thank you. நான் இங்கே பார்த்து ஓகே சார். நல்லா இருக்கு. இங்கே பார்த்துருங்க அப்படி. இல்ல 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 ப்ரோ இங்க ரைட் 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 ஸோ பார்த்துட்டு சரி யூடியூப் வீடியோ செக் பண்ணணுமா லிங்க் எனக்கு அனுப்பி விட்ருங்க சரி ஓகே சூப்பர் சரி
சென்டராக வச்சு கொடுக்கவா இப்போ ஒவ்வொன்றுக்கும் அதான் சார் அதான் ஒவ்வொன்றா ஓட மட்டும் பார்த்தீங்க சார் ஒரே இதில் மாற்றவா எப்படி 4 இது மாற்ற 4 வச்சுன்னா முன்னாடி வச்சு கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க
என்ன சரி இப்போ இல்லைண்ணே இப்போ நம்ம போர்டு வச்சுருக்கோமா இல்லையா
கல்வி தந்தை அவர்களின் பிறந்த நாளை முன்னிட்டு வழங்கப்படுகின்ற பல்வேறு நலத்திட்ட உதவிகள் விழாவிற்கு வருகை வந்துள்ள அனைவரையும் வரவேற்று வருகின்றோம். பல்வேறு கிராம மக்களின் பயன்பாட்டிற்காக தலா 60,000 மதிப்பிலான செமி ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் விதைவிதைப்பு இயந்திரம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. முறுக்கு மீன்தான்பட்டி கிராம பொதுமக்கள் பயன்பாட்டிற்காக வழங்கப்படக்கூடிய விதை விதைப்பு இயந்திரத்தை பொதுமக்கள் சார்பில் கே முருகன் அவர்கள் பெற்றுக் கொள்கின்றார்கள்.
கொஞ்சம் உள்ள வந்து
ஆலம்பட்டி கிராம விவசாய பெருமக்களின் பயன்பாட்டிற்காக அவ்வூர் பொதுமக்கள் சார்பில் திருமதி ஆர் பூங்குடி அவர்கள் விதை விதைப்பு இயந்திரத்தை பெற்றுக் கொள்கின்றார்கள்.
காலை கீழே எடுத்துக்காம கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி போயிருங்க. பாருங்க,
ஆசூர் நாகம்பட்டி கிராம விவசாய பெருமக்களின் பயன்பாட்டிற்காக வழங்கப்படும் இயந்திரத்தை பொதுமக்கள் சார்பில் திரு எம் சந்திரசேகர் அவர்கள் பெற்றுக் கொள்கின்றார்கள். வள்ளிநாயகபுரம் கிராம விவசாய பெருமக்களின் பயன்பாட்டிற்காக வழங்கப்படுகின்ற இயந்திரத்தை அவ்வூர் பொதுமக்கள் சார்பில் திரு என் மாரியப்பன் அவர்கள் பெற்றுக் கொள்கின்றார்கள். மருத்துவ உபகரண நலத்திட்ட உதவிகள் வழங்கும் விழா சக்கர நாற்காலி மற்றும் நெபுலைசர் மருத்துவ உபகரணம் ஊரணித்திரு நகர்ப்புற ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலையத்திற்கு வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. மருத்துவ அலுவலர் டாக்டர் ராமமூர்த்தி அவர்கள் பெற்றுக் கொள்கின்றார்கள். கழுகுமலை நகர்ப்புற ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலையத்திற்காக ரூபாய் 1,35,000 மதிப்பிலான பல் மருத்துவ இருக்கை கடம்பூர் வட்டார மருத்துவ அலுவலர் டாக்டர் ராஜ்குமார் மற்றும் பல் மருத்துவ அலுவலர் டாக்டர் கணேஷ் பாபு ஆகியோரிடம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. கீழையிறால் வட்டார ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலையத்தில் இரத்த சேமிப்பு பிரிவிற்கான டீப் ஃப்ரீசர் உபகரணம் வட்டார மருத்துவ அலுவலர் டாக்டர் உமாசாமி அவர்களிடம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலையங்களுக்காக ரூபாய் 1,60,000 மதிப்பிலான மைக்ரோலைட் பிப்பட் உபகரணங்கள் மாவட்ட நுண்ணுயிரியாளர் திரு எம் மாரியப்பன், வில்லிசை ஆய்வு நிபுணர் பி கடகாலட்சுமி மற்றும் இளையரசு ஆய்வக நிபுணர் பி கமலம் ஆகியோரிடம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. மாவட்ட சுகாதார அலுவலர் அலுவலகத்திற்காக வயர்லெஸ் மைக்ரோபோனுடைய ஆம்பிளிஃபையர் மற்றும் சுகாதாரங்களை பயன்படுத்துவதற்காக குளிர்சாதன உபகரணக்கூடிய 70 ஸ்டெம் ஆல்கஹால் வெப்பமானி உபகரணங்கள் தொற்றுநோய் அல்லாத நோய்கள் பிரிவின் மாவட்ட அமலாக்க திட்ட பொறுப்பாளர் டாக்டர் ஜே வாசில் ஹுசைன் மற்றும் நலக்கல்வியாளர் திரு வி முத்துசாமி ஆகியோரிடம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. முப்பத்தூர் ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலையத்திற்காக ரூபாய் 35,000 மதிப்பிலான குழந்தைகள் இடைக்கான மின்னணு சாதனம் 10 வட்டார மருத்துவ அலுவலர் டாக்டர் பி எஸ் ராஜ்குமார் அவரிடம் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. மேலும் சுப்பிரமணியபுரம் ஆரம்ப சுகாதார நிலைய வளாகம் ரூபாய் 40,000 செலவில் சுத்தம் செய்யப்பட்டு முள்கம்பிகள் வேலி அமைத்து கொடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். நன்றி.
Chairman, correspondent, secretary, members of management committee, management guest, chief guest of the day, special guest of the day, director of National Engineering College, principals of LAPC and KRSPA, esteemed faculty members, staffs, students, alumni, parents, and well-wishers. Good morning to all. So it's my privilege to welcome you all for this Founders Day celebration. So it is a day that holds great significance in our academic calendar. It is an occasion to celebrate the victories and achievements of the institutions and organizations, all established by our founder chairman, Kalvithanthai Thiru K. RAMASAMY Ayya avargal. With the mission of transform the lives of rural youths through quality education, our founder established National Engineering College, Lakshmi Ammal Polytechnic College, and Kaira College of Arts and Science in 1984. He built institution with the state-of-art infrastructure, dedicated faculty, and a culture of innovation and research that have empowered generation of students. Over the past 4 decades, more than 30,000 graduates from our institution have built successful career across the globe. Our alumni serve in senior position in reputed organization, while many have become entrepreneurs, establishing industry in India and abroad, thereby providing opportunity to thousands of peoples. Today, as we reflect on our founder's vision, we all rededicate ourselves in his ideas of excellence and service. On behalf of management and family members, I extend warm welcome to our distinguished alumnus, who is CSE 1991 batch, R. Ashok, Group Captain, retired, Indian Air Force, is going to deliver a special lecture, that is Founder Day lecture, on the role of engineers and technocrats and defense services. And also I welcome Thiru C. Ashokan, Deputy General Manager, Mechanical, Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, also our notable alumni of 1988 Mechanical batch, will also deliver special address and also to present the Kalvithanthai Thiru K. RAMASAMY Memorial Merit Scholarships. I also warmly welcome the management members, principals of sister institutions, faculty members, staff members, students, alumni, parents, and well-wishers present here and those join us through online. Once again, I welcome you all for this Founders Day celebration as we pay tribute to the noble vision of our founder and commit ourselves to carry his legacy forward. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for the warm and heartfelt welcome. We are indeed privileged to have with us Dr. S. Shanmugavel, Director of National Engineering College, to deliver his presidential address.
Very good morning to all of you. Respected chief guests of today's function, Mr. R. Ashok, who is a distinguished alumnus of our college and group captain retired from Indian Air Force, New Delhi, and Mr. C. Ashokan, who is a distinguished alumnus of our college, who is the Deputy General Manager, Mechanical, Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, respected Vice Chairman, respected correspondent, and respected members of the Managing Committee, the principals of our KR institutions, deans, colleagues, distinguished guests, and student friends, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives us great pleasure in celebrating our Founders Day of our founder chairman, K.R. Ayya, and we have all assembled here to express our gratitude for K.R. Ayya providing us a platform for providing high quality technical education, and as beneficiaries of you as students and we as staff members are really very grateful to him. In fact, during those days when we were studying engineering programs in Tamil Nadu, there were only 7 engineering colleges, but in the year 1984, the then Chief Minister M.G. Ramachandran provided an opportunity to start self-financed institutions of both engineering and medical education, and our founder chairman grabbed that opportunity to start the engineering college and the polytechnic in this area, and his concern for the poor and the poor farmers and all people in Tamil Nadu and people in our country at large made him to start a visionary project of starting educational institutions in this region, engineering, polytechnic and arts colleges. And through such colleges, he has been able to produce both engineers and scientists who are making marks in the world, in India and abroad. And these scientists of care educational institutions are not only making their contribution but serving as ambassadors of our college, of our education institutions. And we have to follow his footsteps in maintaining standard of this college. And we are lucky that the succession plan of our institutions have been very perfectly established through our chairman, our vice chairman, and our correspondent, and all the other managing committee members. They are working day and night relentlessly to keep the legacy of our founder chairman, K.R. Ayya, and we are all very grateful for K.R. Ayya. And on this occasion, we not only express our gratitude, but also have to resolve to imbibe the high qualities that our founder chairman had, such as this selfless service, empathy, and the care for the poor people in this region and on the humanity at large. And he has been working very hard to establish these institutions, and it is our duty to continue to maintain the quality in all forms, and let us work hand in hand with our present management and make this institution great in the comity of nations. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
So we are thankful for your presidential address, sir. Let us warmly welcome Professor A. Rajeshwaran, Principal, Lakshmi Ammal Polytechnic College, as he comes forward to introduce the two eminent chief guests of the occasion.
Very good morning to all of you. It's my pleasure to introduce today's chief guest, Captain R. Ashok, who has a dedicated and commendable service of 34 years in Indian Air Force. Mr. Ashok had his schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Devas, Madhya Pradesh. He completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science from our National Engineering College in the year 1991. Immediately, he joined in Air Force and got 2 years training as Aeronautical Engineer from 91 to 93 at Air Force Technical College, Bangalore. After that, about 9 years, from 93 to 2002, he served as Surface to Air Missile Squadron at Pathankot, Gwalior and Srinagar. During his service at Srinagar, he has participated in the Kargil War in 1999. Congratulations, Mr. Ashok, for your patriotic contribution to the nation. From 2002 to 2005, he served at Headquarters Western Air Command, New Delhi, Computer Center as System Administrator. He has served as Instructor IT Officer at Air Force Administrative College, Coimbatore, and Air Force Station, Gorakhpur from 2005 to 2011. He was the CTFO, Chief Technology Officer from 2011 to 2015 at Air Force Station, Jaipur, and Master Control Center, Basan Nagar. And at Jaipur and Air Force Station from 2017 to 2019. Added to his credit, he served as the project officer of Agni Missile System at DRDO, Hyderabad from 2019 to 23. After 34 years of dedicated service in Air Force, he got retired on 31st August 2025, just 2 weeks ago before, from the position of Director IT as Group Captain at Air Force Headquarters, New Delhi. Also, during his service, he completed MS Software System from BITS Pilani and MTech in Technology Management from Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune. Now he is pursuing his doctorate, PhD in Computer Science and Engineering from Dr. MGR Research Educational Institute. He is native of Trinelveli, born to proud parents, Thiru T.K. RAMASAMY, a retired General Manager, Banknote Press, Devas, Madhya Pradesh, and Mother Srimati Rajeshwari. We are really honored to have Mr. Ashok, a distinguished alumnus of our NEC, with us today as the chief guest on the occasion of our Founders Day. Next, I will introduce the special guest, Mr. Sri Ashokan. Mr. Ashokan, an accomplished mechanical engineering professional with 33 years of progressive experience in mechanical maintenance, steel plant operations, and critical project execution with one of India's largest integrated steel plants. Currently, he is working as the Deputy General Manager Mechanical at Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, demonstrating a strong command over critical equipment management, asset life cycle optimization, and infrastructure liability. He started his profession as management trainee in 1991 and then held various positions as junior manager, assistant manager, deputy manager, and manager. After that, from 2005 to 2010, senior manager, and from 2010 to 16, DGM, Deputy General Manager in Blast Furnace Department. Currently, from 2016 to till date, he is working as the Deputy General Manager Mechanical of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant. Regarding his education, he is alumni of our NEC in Mechanical Engineering, completed in the year 1988, got associate membership in IIW, that is Indian Institute of Welding in Kolkata. He completed his Master of Business Administration Finance from Anna University in 2012. So we are really honored to have you, Mr. Ashokan, with us today as a special guest on the occasion of our Founders Day. With this, I conclude the introduction. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious introduction. In honor of the achievements and unwavering dedication, we are privileged to present shawls and mementos to our esteemed guests. We now request Thiru K.R. Krishnamurthy, Vice Chairman, to kindly felicitate our esteemed Chief Guest, Thiru R. Ashok. Thank you, sir. We request Thiru K.R. Arnachalam, correspondent, to kindly felicitate our special guest, Thiru C. Ashokan, with his token of respect and appreciation. Thank you, sir. With great excitement and anticipation, we extend a warm welcome to Thiru R. Ashok to deliver a dynamic special lecture on the role of engineers and the technologists in defense services.
Phew, what an honor. Good morning, everyone. I didn't hear you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. This building, Adaranu, that's what you say in Tamil? Okay. So, distinguished gathering, reputed professors, my old lecturers here, Mrs. Manimegale, Mrs. Shenbagavalli, and Professor Ramamurthy, who used to teach us mathematics. It's a fantastic feeling to be here. Am I audible at the back? Am I audible at the back? Yeah, okay. I need some josh, okay? So, I've been given 20 minutes. I will try to stick to that 20 minutes and try to motivate you to a career in the defense services. So, I have a small little presentation During the presentation, I'll also keep telling small anecdotes which perhaps will interest you, motivate you, and make you feel excited to join the armed forces. So way back in 91, we are the 4th batch. This college, this infrastructure is so fantastic now, was not so much at that time. So we had an advertisement in our college, you have a very good placement cell, and I am told that there are fantastic placements which are happening now. At that time, there was a notice board, and we had a services selection board at Mysore. So what was the motivation? We had a free ticket from Kovilpatti to Mysore. We had free boarding and lodging at Mysore. So 10 of us from this college went for selection to Air Force Station, Air Force Selection Academy at Mysore. That's a different story that only one of us, that is me, got selected. The rest all had a fun time and they came back. That was long back. Now things are different. So in the next 20 minutes, I will run through what you as engineers, when you pass out from this college, can do to get or join the armed forces, be it Air Force, Navy, or the Army. Okay. Indian Air Force. The blue uniform which I was wearing till 15 days back. The motto is, touch the sky with glory. This has been taken from the 11th chapter of the Gita, which says, in the battle, you always supreme if you make sacrifices. You don't win the wars by dying for your country. You win the war by making the enemy die for his country. As an officer and air warrior in the Air Force, you are tasked with upholding the Constitution and protecting India's freedom. We just did that during Operation Sindoor. They mercilessly killed 26 of our people in Pahalgam. We waited. At the appropriate time, we told we will come. We went in, we hit them hard at 5 places and destroyed their terror launch pads. This was done by the Air Force. A huge flotilla of aircraft, about 80 of them went in the dead of the night, which the Pakistan didn't know. They were prepared, they knew everything, but still they couldn't stop us. We hit them hard. You can be one of them tomorrow in one of those aircrafts flying into enemy territory and defending your motherland. It is possible. As an officer of the armed forces on uniform service, you hold a position of authority. You are chosen for your leadership, not for what you follow. I still remember a question in my selection. At the last, the interview was happening and the interviewer asked me, okay, you are a debater in college, you are asked to organize a quiz competition. So what will you do? I said the usual things. I will tell people, I'll make a topic, I'll call teams and we will, select somebody, then we will have a quiz master who will keep doing things. He kept asking me questions one after the another. At the end he said, if the quiz master doesn't come, then what will you do? It was a challenge for me as a 20-year-old. I was in 3rd year and we had gone for selection. What will I do if the quiz master doesn't come? What was the answer he was expecting? That I will step up and become the quiz master. That is the leadership that is expected out of you in the armed forces. That if somebody dies in front of you, your boss dies in front of you, you step in. You go away, the next man steps in. That is the leadership that is expected out of you. And I'm 100% sure each one of you in this audience, be it girls or be it boys, have this in you. So what does this challenge as an air warrior bring you? Is my slides visible to everybody? Yeah, okay. So working in the India Air Force makes you strong enough and teaches you not to substitute words for actions, not to seek the path of comfort, but to face the stress and spur of difficulty and challenge, to learn to stand up to the storm. It gives you temper of the will, a quality of the imagination, a vigor of the emotions, a predominance of courage and appetite for adventure over the love of ease. Gentlemen, I'm 57 years old. I can still run a marathon, or maybe a half marathon. I've seen a lot of my friends who are my classmates who got a paunch, whose shoulders are dripping at 55, 57. The armed forces keeps you fit mentally and physically. You need balance in life. That's what the armed forces gets you. So career as per branches. You can join the flying branch. Do not think that as an engineer you can join only as a technical officer or a technical man in the Air Force. You can join as a pilot too. Give the CDS exam as soon as you qualify your engineering with 60% marks and become a pilot. You can fly the frontline Rafales, the Mirages. If you're fond of transport aircraft, or like my mom used to say, fly low, fly slow. So you can fly the helicopters. As a technical branch, you will be maintaining these fantastic flying machines. The helicopters, the transports, the fighters, you will be maintaining the radars, you will be maintaining the DG sets. Everything you will be doing maybe at 40 degree centigrade or 50 degree centigrade of Rajasthan or minus 10 degrees at Leh, Ladakh or twice. It's a life of adventure. This is something which you can choose, all of you. So as a ground duty bench, these are the eligibility criteria. I will not dwell over it. I will leave this presentation with your placement section. They can play it for you. You can at length go through this and take whatever is the age, qualification, what is the process. I'll quickly run through that. Another anecdote I remember. We 10 of us went, I told you. I got selected. The rest 9 of the guys, they came back after a good time there. So I was wondering what happened. What did of you must be knowing what is the answer, or what is the so-called supposedly the correct answer? Of you must be knowing what is the answer, or what is the so-called supposedly the correct answer. The correct answer is you will stop the mob from burning the bus, and maybe you will call the fire station, and you will generally do these things, right? So I had selected this as the correct answer. I spoke to one of my friends about 20 years later, and I asked him, what happened, yaar? Why didn't you make it? He said, you remember that question? I said, yes, I remember that question. He said, I asked him, what did the answer you gave? You know what answer he said? He said, I'll tell him in Tamil. He said it in Tamil. Please pardon my Tamil. My Tamil is not great because of being in North for so long. He said, dey, poliskaran vandana, mutti adipan. Adnala angendu veetukku poradhan better. Adnala, yadad mob, yadad bus elichittu irundanga angendu poira vendiyadhan. This is the answer he gave. And it's a psychology. Nothing wrong in that. Of course, he didn't make it. The great Abdul Kalam, the President of India, the great scientist, he didn't make it to the Air Force. The point is, you don't have to be expert. You have to have leadership qualities. You may be 60% and above. You may be 70% above. You need not be 90, 95, 99. All you need is leadership to come up to the challenge, to face the challenge. Now, the selection process, you can go through different ways. For you who are already in the engineering colleges, at the 3rd year or 4th year, please apply for AFCAT. There are 3 websites which I will show you at the end. Please apply for the AFCATs. There are sample papers there. It's very, very simple. The tough part is the selection board, which is for 5 days. I will quickly run through that when I come to my presentation. This also, I will leave it with your placement cell. You can take it your own time to read it. So this is where the actual testing starts. The first 40 questions of selection takes place on psychology. The main requirement in armed forces, all the 3, is your psychology. Either you have it or you don't have it. It cannot be brought in. You cannot fool those. Those 40 plus 40 questions, not all of them are evaluated. You cannot fool it. You cannot say, this is perhaps the correct answer, this is perhaps the correct answer, because the questions come in random and they seek consistency in the kind of replies you are making. A lot of girls are coming in now. We have fighter pilots who are women. They are fantastically doing well. They are doing better than men, let me tell you that. So ladies and gentlemen, the girls and the boys who are here, please try this as an option. When I tell you the perks, your eyes will pop out. When I joined in the Air Force in 91, the basic was 2,300 rupees. With DA, my first salary was 4,500 rupees. Looks to be peanuts now. But at that time, the IAS, the UPSC selection, the basic was 2,200, 100 rupees less. So armed forces at that time until today, you may not have a great salary, you may not become a Sundar Pichai, but definitely the leadership, the quality of life that you will lead will be unparalleled. Let me tell you, not because I have left the service or been in the service, the quality of life is what matters. You will travel to different places, you will be with different people. You will have tough times, you will have good times, but you will smile through all of it. So, after your selection, you will be trained. Like I was trained for 1.5 years in Air Force Technical College, which is at Bangalore. You will be having initial training at AFA Hyderabad, followed by, if you are going into the technical branch, at Bangalore. What happened? I think my slides have gone. Okay, no problem. I have a contingency, so I'll put in my pen drive. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, as my pen drive comes up, a small little anecdote. Gentlemen, during this Op Sindoor, there was no information about what is going to happen. Nobody knew. I would also not share a lot of things here because of their classified nature. But gentlemen, you could be one of them during these exercises, and you have to maintain that secrecy. But at the same time, you have to, as we say, the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. I repeat, the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. I remember my college days. Most of my friends, during the 6 semesters, what they will do, 6 months of one semester, they will sleep, they will watch movie, they will play around, they will not study. And just before the examination in the night, most of them are searching for notes. I think you must be still doing it, right? They, the notes because tomorrow there is a paper. And then they will try to study, mug it up, and somehow write the exam. Gentlemen, that doesn't work in the armed forces. You have to continuously, I repeat, you have to continuously keep preparing so that the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. Okay, my presentation is here. I'll just give me 2 minutes. I will put it on. Sorry for this inconvenience. Okay, so this was our presentation, I think. Can you see it? I think you can't see it there. My presentation is not seen there. Any issue? It's not coming there. It's only coming in my laptop. Okay, no issues. I'll go ahead. So, sorry for this technical glitch. Is it coming? No? One sec, hold on. Let me close that other presentation. Should I close the other presentation? You're playing it from there? Any issue? Or you can play it from there. I'll give you my presentation, my pen drive. This is my presentation.
So this is your PPT, right? Pen drive engage.
Yeah, pen drive.
Okay.
As they continue, I'll keep you regaled with some more of incidents. Okay, gentlemen, I was posted to, my first posting was in Pathankot. This was way back in 93. Pathankot was a terrorist-infected area. So I land up, I'm a boy from this side. I land up in Pathankot at dead in the morning at about 2 o'clock. There's a huge Sardarji with an AK-47 standing next to the vehicle. He had come to receive me. So as an officer, he said, Saab, you sit in the front. So I sat in the front, and then he kept that AK-47 on my lap. You know the Indian roads, they are bumpy with a lot of holes. Half the time I was so scared, this AK-47 will go off on my lap, and that is the end of me. But gentlemen, somehow I crossed. I reached my Air Force station, my first posting. It was morning 3:30 or 4 o'clock. The western part of the country, or the North India, is full of fog at that time. I was posted somewhere in December or January, if I'm not wrong. And then I go to my unit and I meet my boss. He is called as the commanding officer. So I meet him, and then the first thing he asks me, are you married? I said, no, sir. Then he asked me, are you planning to get married? I said, no, sir. Then he said, okay, go. I was a little perplexed, you know. The CEO of the unit, he's supposed to be the God, or the Bhagwan as we call it. So I said, what kind of reception is this? He didn't ask me, were you comfortable? Have you got a room? Etc., etc. And then I came back to my room, and I came back to other officers who were sitting there, and they asked me what happened. So I said, this is what the CEO was telling me. So they all had a hearty laugh. So I again didn't understand what actually happened. So I said, something must have happened with the CEO. The CEO was Wing Commander Chib. People, you are all young people, the older people would be knowing. There was one lady called Sandhya Chib. She was Miss India way back in, I think, 89 or 90. She was his daughter. So he was scared for his daughter. There's this young officers who all coming would want to marry his daughter. So that was the reception which I got when I reached Pathankot. I hope that glitch is over. Can we have the presentation? Okay, no issues. I will keep playing it from here. I think you are missing out on fantastic slides which I had. Yeah. Now you play it. Come back to the... can I play it from here or you will play it from there? You will play it from there? Okay, please. So keep clicking and keep going till the training part. Keep going. I'll leave this presentation with your college so that you can see it in your own time at your placement cells or in any of the faculties can take it on. So I think I'm overshooting my time. I'll just take the last 5 minutes. Keep going. Okay, you go back to that selection process cycle, that back. Yeah, go back. One slide, yeah. Yeah, leave that slides, yeah. Leave all the 4 slides, yeah. Okay, this is the interesting part. This is the Air Force Selection Board selection for 5 days, which I was talking after you clear your AFCAT. You will find that the first day is the psychology test, where they check your psychology. The second day, after you clear the psychology, only you are allowed to continue for the 5 days. After that, they have a group task, that how do you perform in a group? Are you one of those lone wolf or lone warriors that nane taniya ellathu pannilla? No, you are good as your team. As they say, the strength of the chain is its weakest link. Are you one of the weakest links? No, you should not be one of the weakest links. So they teach you or select you based upon your collective performance as a team. Then they have those group tasks where you are supposed to perform group tasks. Then the physical tasks. These physical tasks are nothing great. Climbing up stairs, jumping from a height, going through that rope, etc. This is all, if young boys who are 20, 21 years old, it is, as they call it, jujubi. It is very easy. Then comes the last is the interview where they select you for your leadership. This is what I was talking about. Please go ahead quickly. Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah. So IAF gives you a life which is larger than life. It is not only life, it is a career and it is a way of life. Go ahead, please, quickly. Yeah. So this is the ranks. I have retired as the group captain. You can become an air commodore. You can become an air vice marshal. You can become an air marshal. Your lecturer, Mrs. Shenbawali's classmate from TCE, retired as an air marshal. He was Air Marshal C. Mohan Rajappa, who recently was our air officer maintenance. He recently retired. So these are the pay scales, fantastic pay scales. 14, which is your professor's pay scale, as well as your professor's scale, which is government's 14 scale, is available for a air commodore. Go ahead, please. The key allowances. Okay, let me run here so that I can also see along with you. So the key allowances what you get is you get technical allowance, you get flying allowance, you get ration, you get CSD facility, the whole plethora of facilities which you get. Keep playing it, keep going ahead. Yeah. Apart from that, you can participate in a lot of adventure activities. Ladies and gentlemen, I was very fond of a motorcycle. The first thing when I joined Air Force, I got selected in 3rd year. In the last year, you get a stipend for the whole of 12 months. So I got about 27,600. Like a good boy, I gave it to my father. My father said, what do you want? I said, I need a motorcycle. So way back in 91, I purchased my first motorcycle, which was an Yamaha RX100. For the people who know it, I still have it, my first love. And you know what I did with those motorcycles? I went on a trip sponsored by Air Force during one of the Kargil celebrations from Delhi to Thois. We went from Delhi to Srinagar, Srinagar to Leh to Thois. It was back-breaking, but it was an adventure of a lifetime, which I still remember. Gentlemen, you can do all this being in Air Force. You can jump off an aircraft. I have jumped out of an aircraft at 12,500 feet. Mind you, I didn't tell my mother. She would have been shared skit. So I jumped out of an aircraft and landed, and when I finished it, then I said, my mother said, you didn't call me for last so many days. What happened? I said I was jumping out of an aircraft. She didn't call me for next 3 days. She sent my father and said, please knock some sense into this young man's life. But gentlemen, that is what is Air Force. It's a life of adventure. It's a life that gives you balance. It's a life that gives you confidence. It's a life that gives you to stand straight and contribute to the nation building in whatever little. So choose a career which gives you all that. Please run ahead. Okay, I have finished, gentlemen. These are the 3 websites which you can refer to. Apply, know more. I am around. I have shared my number and email ID with the professors here. Any help required, any guidance required to join any of the armed forces, be it Navy, Air Force or Army, you can join any of them. But the best is blue, because I am from the blue. So gentlemen, thank you very much and Jai Hind. Can I hear a loud Jai Hind? Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words, which have left a lasting impression on us. As a token of deep respect and appreciation, NEC Alumni Association presents an appreciation certificate. We would like to welcome Thiru K.R. Krishnamurthy, sir, to enter the certificate to our esteemed chief guests.
Thank you, sir, for delivering such an enlightening and inspiring lecture. As a mark of respect and gratitude, we request Thiru C. Ashokan to grace this occasion by delivering a distinguished special lecture.
Hello. On dais, off dais, my faculty members, students, for all, welcome to the gathering. Very good morning. I'm actually really very happy to join in the Founders Day celebration of our National Engineering College. So after passing out of this college from 1988, Kalvithanthai K.R. ஐயாவோட பிறந்தநாள் ஆண்டு வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். எங்களோட கேரியர் எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா 1984-88 that time இந்த காலேஜ் வந்து இது பண்ணாங்க, ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க. ஸோ நான் வந்து இந்த காலேஜ் வந்து எனக்கு வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லிஸ்ட்டில் வரல. ஐ காட் இன் த செகண்ட் லிஸ்ட் ஒன்லி. ஸோ பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஐயா only, ஐயா started this college at that time. So I could join the college. Not only me, in the village, near and far, all the places of the Tirunelveli and Kanyakumari, all the area people, he gave the opportunity to get their Bachelor of Engineering. So all the people got settled well. I hope from the 1980-84 batch onwards. ஸோ அந்த டைமில் வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து எங்கள் காலேஜ் வந்து அங்கே ஒரு செட்டில் நடந்தது, நாலாட்டிமுத்தூரில். தேர் ஆர் ஒன்லி டூ செட்ஸ். ஒன் செட் இஸ் ஃபார் த ஹாஸ்டல், another is for the college. ஸோ அந்த டைம் கூட எங்களுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா we got each and every facilities of the lab, mechanical lab and computer lab. Everything was in a fantastic way. So we never felt that we are studying in a new college because of our management. Thank you very much, sir, for all your consideration at that time. I could tell one information. At the time, a mechanical lab was very good. Hydraulics and strength material lab. So sometime back from the Tirunelveli government college, some people have come and they have done some lab test here. So that much facilities during 1984. I'm just talking about 38 years of back. So that time itself we got everything. So now you people are very, very fortunate to have such a great campus with each and every facilities. So you could easily explore in your life. என்னோட கேரியர் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணது ஆஃப்டர் பாசிங் அவுட் ஆஃப் திஸ் காலேஜ். my family totally we went to Chennai. So after going to Chennai, not even single day, the second day onwards we started searching for a job. நான் உங்களுக்கு நான் சொல்கிறேன், இந்த யங் ஜென்ரேஷன் சொன்ன ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு அட்வைஸில் இஸ் மை request also. After passing out of the college, don't keep yourself idle for not for a single day. Wherever you get any opportunity, you join. Because once you go for such a big company interview, they will see your qualification very part, just you passed out. But after the college, what are you doing? So you should not give any blank spaces to them. So if you are keeping yourself always busy, you are working somewhere, that is the first plus point. This candidate is inspiring for the job. So not even any petty job you join. Nowadays now you people are having lot of opportunity to search in the online. You people are moving the mobile phone and computer, everything. So you can see each and every opportunity. And last month I visited our college. That time I could meet our principal sir and our Mr. Seni was my friend. So நான் அப்போ அவர்கிட்ட வந்து அதை பேசிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஜாபுக்கு வந்து before going to job, our students should have the company exposure. Company exposure is must. So உங்க காலேஜில் வந்து you make a team. So எங்க company வந்து being the mechanical based company, this is not only mechanical supported by metallurgy as well as the computer systems and all. And nowadays you know each and every process is controlled by the PLC. So I told him, Mr. Srinivas, so for the computer science students also, for a PLC system, so lot of opportunity, lot of projects you can do. Since from 4 weeks to 2 months. So I told them within a short while that they are making one team. First of all, that they are going to send some of the faculty members. After that, we can accompany the students. So you kindly talk to me. My number is there. A number I can give to them. அப்போ வந்து உங்களோட கோர்ஸ் பிடிக்கும் போது நீங்கள் எல்லாரும் ஒரு மைண்ட் செட்டில் தாங்க. மைண்ட் செட்டில் what sort of job you have to go. Some people interested in the teaching. So if you feel like go for teaching, you pursue the master's course. Or parallelly, every companies are they are giving the ad. So each and every paperல வருது. அதை பார்த்து நீங்கள் ப்ராப்பராக நீங்கள் அப்ளை பண்ணீங்கன்னா கவர்மெண்ட் செக்டரில் you can get a job. Government sector is now they are paying very highly. அதுக்கு வந்து நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கவர்மெண்ட் செக்டரில் ஆயில் செக்டார், பவர் செக்டார், ஸ்டீல் செக்டார், இந்த மூணு ஹைலி பெய்டு. ஸோ அங்கே கூட நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எவ்ரி இயர் ரெக்ரூட்டிங் பீப்புள் மீன்ஸ் மெக்கானிக்கல் வில் பி மோர். மெக்கானிக்கல் ஒரு 40% பண்ணாங்கன்னா again ஒரு 20% electrical. So 10 to 15% they are taking the computer students also. Because nowadays the processing all controlled by the PLC system only. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து அங்கே வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் கம்பெனியில் வந்து ஐடி பீப்புள் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறது சேலஞ்சிங். ஸோ எல்லாத்தையும் உங்களோட பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு வாட் எவர் யூ ஜஸ்ட் ஃபீல் லைக் கோ நவ் இட்ஸ் யூ ஜஸ்ட் பிளான் யூர் ஜாப். பிகாஸ் ஆஃப்டர் ஆல் we are studying for everything for the job only. So plan yourself and excel in your life. And my another sincere request. Nowadays எல்லாரும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மொபைல் ஓகே, இந்த மொபைல் நீங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. மொபைல் appropriate way, whatever way is required, you just use it. And this one physical activity nowadays it has become very less. So all the students, you please concentrate. Whatever you do every day, or 30 minutes to 1 hour, you please keep it for your physical activities. Okay, because after all, once you are working well, you are earning well, you are getting a lot of money. So if you don't have health, there is no use. So you please keep in your mind, take care of your health since from this level onwards. And for calling me for this such a function and meeting all the people, I just feel like I'm in the college. That too after 37 years, I am meeting all our people and our students. I am really very happy to see everyone. And thank you for giving opportunity to come and meet everyone. Thank you very much for the management and staffs, everything. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for delivering such an enlightening lecture. As a mark of respect and gratitude, the NEC Alumni Association is pleased to present a certificate of appreciation. We now invite Thiru K.R. Arunachalam, sir, to kindly present the certificate to our esteemed chief guest.
With great pride, let us commence the award ceremony. I now invite Dr. M.A. Neelagandan, Senior Dean of R&D, Professor and Head of Science and Humanities, National Engineering College, to announce the NEC recipients of Kalvithanthai Thiru K.R. RAMASAMY Memorial Merit Scholarship. I'm pleased to invite Thiru C. Ashokan together with Thiru K.R. Krishnamurthy, Vice Chairman, and Thiru K.R. Arunachalam, Correspondent, to present the prizes and honor the outstanding achievements of our award recipients.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I am very happy to announce and present the prestigious Thiru K. Ramasamy Memorial Scholarship to 2025 batch students. The students registered at our college website and called for an entrance examination, and after that an interview. And the interview, on the basis of their interview, 12 students were selected for this program. First, BE BTech BTech ADS, Priyadarsini. A scholarship of 1,05,000 for the first year and all the 4 years. Totally 4,20,000 we are paying for the student. Next to Mukesh. The next student is Mahalakshmi from Computer Science and Engineering Department. Mutturaj, Computer Science and Engineering. Veera Lakshmi, Computer Science and Engineering. Next, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, Logiga. The next candidate, Arshad Ahmad, is also from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Navasri, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Then Information and Technology, Swarnamala. Then Priya Sankari from Information and Technology. The next comes Mechanical Engineering Department, Shenbaga Priya. His father is our alumni, he is Murugan. Next, Naveen. Thiru, KR Memorial Scholarship was constituted in the year 2021. So far, 48 students benefited from this scholarship with a committed amount of more than 1 crore. This scholarship consists of both UG students, PG 80% fee waiver, and research scholars monthly stipend for continuous of 3 years. So this includes this KR Memorial Scholarship. Thank you.
Next, I invite Professor A. Rajeshwaran, Principal of Lakshmi Ammal Polytechnic College, to announce the LAPC recipients of the Kalvithanthai Thiru KR RAMASAMY Memorial Merit Scholarship. We cordially welcome you, sir.
So, for the Lakshmi Ammal Polytechnic College students, we present the Kalvithanthai KR Memorial Sports Scholarship. This year, 2 students got awarded. One, Mr. Kabilan, from second year civil engineering, lateral entry, is getting 50% college fees concession for the 2 years. For the game of hockey, Mr. Gogala Krishnan from first year ECE, he is also getting 50% concession in the fees for 2 years. Thank you.
I invite Dr. S. Madhivanan, Principal of KR College of Arts and Science, to announce the recipients of the Kalvithanthai Thiru KR Ramasamy Memorial Merit Scholarship from KR College of Arts and Science.
Good morning to all. I kindly invite our KR College of Arts and Science scholarship awardees for this academic year 2025-26 for their remarkable achievement in sports. Miss Meera Lakshmi, first year BCom Professional Accounting, for the game weightlifting. She participated in School Games Federation of India and won gold medal. Next, Mr. Arun J, first year BSc Biochemistry, for the game hockey. He participated in School Game Federation of India, junior national participation also. Next, Dhanush Pandian, first year BSc Biochemistry, for the game hockey. He participated School Games Federation of India and also junior national participation. Mr. Vail Raghavan, first year MSc Microbiology, for the game hockey. He participated both junior and senior national. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hearty congratulations to all the recipients of the KR Memorial Scholarship. Your hard work, dedication, and academic excellence have truly shone through. It fills us with pride and joy to celebrate your remarkable achievements on this special occasion. To gracefully conclude this significant gathering, I now invite Dr. S. Madhivanan, Principal of KR College of Arts and Science, to extend the vote of thanks.
On behalf of KR Consortium and institutions, it is indeed my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of our Founders' Day celebration held in honor of our beloved Kalvithanthai Thiru K. Ramasamy. Our KR educational institutions are deliberately working under the chairmanship of our Madam Tirumadi Chandamal Ramasamy. Thank you, Madam, for your elite guidance. I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Chief Guest, Thiru R. Ashok, distinguished alumnus of National Engineering College and Group Captain retired Indian Air Force, for gracing this celebration with your presence. Sir, your inspiring lecture on the role of engineers and technologists in defense services has not only enlightened us, but will surely motivate our students to dream bigger and dedicate themselves to the service of our nation. Thank you, sir. Our special gratitude goes to our proud alumnus, Thiru C. Asokan, and our respected Vice Chairman, Thiru K.R. Krishnamurthy, and our correspondent, Thiru K.R. Arnachalam, for graciously presenting the Kalvithanthai Thiru K. Ramasamy Memorial Merit Scholarship. Your support and encouragement to our students reflect the noble vision of our founder, and we are deeply indebted to you. I profoundly express my gratitude to all the management committee members for their coordinated support. I wish to place on record our sincere thanks to the administrative crews Dr. S. Shanmugavel, Director, Dr. K. Kalvithanthai, Principal of National Engineering College, and Professor A. Rajeshwaran, Principal of Lakshmi Ammal Polytechnic College, for their support to enable this event to run in a smooth manner. It is my pleasure to thank the legal advisor, auditor of our consortium for their able support and time. A special word of appreciation goes to all our faculty members, staff, whose tireless effort behind the scenes have ensured the smooth conduct of our today's program. To our beloved students, your enthusiastic participation has added energy and meaning to this celebration. Thank you for being the heart of this gathering. Finally, I register my sincere thanks to parents, guests, the press and media persons who are the unsung heroes in popularizing the news and information. With depth respect, with the warm gratitude, I once again thank each and every one of you for your gracious presence and wholehearted support in making this Founders Day a great success. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to kindly rise and join together in singing our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
சொல்ல வேண்டாம்